Welcome to today's video, where we delve into the life and work of one of the most enigmatic and controversial figures in modern art, Balthasar Klossowski de Rola, better known as Balthus. His life was as captivating and mysterious as his paintings, filled with an array of influences and a touch of scandal. Stay tuned as we explore the world of Balthus, his artistic journey, and the legacy he left behind. We will showcase a collection of 97 paintings, arranged chronologically, allowing us to trace the evolution of his artistic style and the themes that fascinated him. Balthus was born on February 29, 1908, in Paris, France, into a culturally rich and artistically inclined family. His father, Eric Klossowski, was an art historian and painter, while his mother, Elizabeth Dorothy Spiro Klossowska, known as Balthasar Klossowska, was a painter herself and of Lithuanian Jewish descent. This artistic environment deeply influenced Balthus and his older brother, Pierre Klossowski, who later became a renowned writer and philosopher. The Klossowski family often entertained notable artists and intellectuals, such as the poet Rainer Maria Rilke, who became Balthasar's lover and a significant figure in Balthus's early life. It was Rilke who encouraged the young Balthus to publish his first work, a series of 40 drawings titled Mitsu, which told the story of a boy's lost cat. This early exposure to the art world set the stage for Balthus's future endeavors. Balthus's artistic journey began with his fascination with the Renaissance masters. In 1926, he traveled to Florence to study the frescoes of Piero della Francesca, which had a lasting impact on his style. His first significant commission came in 1927 when he painted tempera wall murals in a Protestant church in Beetenberg, Switzerland. In the early 1930s, Balthus moved back to Paris, where he established himself in the artistic community. He took a studio in Rue de Furstenberg and later moved to Cours de Rohan. During this period, he developed a unique style that rejected the avant-garde movements of the time. Instead, Balthus drew inspiration from pre-Renaissance art and infused it with a surreal, dreamlike quality. His work often featured erotic and provocative depictions of pubescent girls, which would become a recurring theme throughout his career. Balthus's first exhibition in Paris in 1934 was both a success and a scandal. His painting, The Guitar Lesson, depicting a young girl in a highly suggestive pose, sparked outrage and controversy. Despite, or perhaps because of, the scandal, Balthus gained the attention and admiration of prominent figures in the art world, including Pablo Picasso and André Breton. Throughout the 1930s and 40s, Balthus continued to create provocative works that blurred the lines between innocence and eroticism. His paintings such as The Street, The Mountain, and Nude Before a Mirror showcased his ability to combine classical techniques with unsettling, modern themes. Balthus's personal life was as complex as his art. In 1937, he married Antoinette de Watteville, a woman from an aristocratic Swiss family. They had 2 children, Stanislas and Thaddeus. However, their marriage ended in divorce in 1966. A year later, Balthus married Setsuko Idita, a Japanese artist 35 years his junior, and they had a daughter named Harumi. His relationships and personal experiences often found their way into his art, adding layers of meaning and mystery. Balthus was influenced by a wide range of artists and writers, from the Renaissance masters to contemporary surrealists like Giorgio de Chirico. His friendship with literary figures such as Albert Camus, André Malraux, and Antonin Artaud also played a significant role in his artistic development. He designed stage sets and costumes for plays by Camus and Artaud, showcasing his versatility and creative vision. In the 1960s, Balthus moved to Rome, where he was appointed the director of the French Academy in Rome by André Malraux. During his tenure, he restored the Villa de' Medici and continued to paint, drawing inspiration from the city's rich history and culture. In the 1970s, Balthus relocated to the Grand Chalet in Rossinière, Switzerland, where he spent the remainder of his life. Despite his reclusive nature, Balthus's work gained international recognition. Major exhibitions of his work were held at prestigious institutions such as the Museum of Modern Art in New York and the Tate Gallery in London. In 2001, just days before his death, a retrospective of his work opened at the Palazzo Grassi in Venice. Balthus's paintings are characterized by their classical style, eerie atmosphere, and often provocative subject matter. His technique was meticulous, drawing from the precision of Renaissance art, yet his themes were modern and, at times, controversial. His portrayal of young girls in erotic contexts has been the subject of much debate, with critics divided over whether his work is exploitative or a commentary on the complexities of adolescence and sexuality. Balthus's influence extends beyond the art world. His work has inspired filmmakers, writers, and musicians. Notable admirers include the filmmaker Jacques Rivette, who drew inspiration from Balthus's drawings for his film, Her Levant, and the musician Harold Budd, who titled the track, Balthus Bemused by Color, on his album, The White Arcades. In literature, Balthus's paintings have been the focal point of various works, including Stephen Dobbins's The Balthus Poems and Thomas Harris's Hannibal, which suggests that the character Hannibal Lecter is Balthus's cousin. Joyce Carol Oates also references Balthus in her story, Les Beaux Jours, imagining the life of one of his young models. Balthus remains a polarizing figure in the art world. His refusal to conform to contemporary trends, coupled with his provocative subject matter, has ensured that his work continues to provoke and inspire. Whether viewed as a master of classical technique or a controversial artist pushing the boundaries of acceptable subject matter, Balthus's impact on modern art is undeniable. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of Balthus's life and work. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more in-depth looks at the lives of fascinating artists. Leave a comment below on your thoughts about Balthus and his work. See you next time.